Hey, parents and students, it's Mr. Swain. It's Friday. That means it's time for eNews. We got about 4 things to get through, and then I'll get you started on your weekend. First and foremost, it is Assistant Principal Appreciation Week, or was Assistant Principal Appreciation Week. The kids have done a good job telling the APs, Mr. Wardell, Mr. Teeter, and Miss Neary, how much they appreciate them and what they do. But I just wanted to give them a shout out on here, too. We would not be as efficient as a campus as we are if it was not for the three of them. They are my right hand, my left hand, and sometimes the only hand in this deal, and they do an amazing job. I'm very, very lucky to be principal here with the three of them as such amazing leaders in their own rights. If you have a second this weekend, take a second, shoot them an email, tell them how much you appreciate all the stuff they do. It goes a long way to helping them, making them feel appreciated. Hopefully they feel that way every day, but a little extra never hurts anybody. So with that being said, happy Appreciation Week to my three assistant principals, and we'll move on to the next thing. We do have our first soccer game of the year coming up this year. This week we are playing CD Folks. I believe that game is on Thursday, and it will be played at Cedar Ridge. Our coaches have been in the process of doing tryouts. I believe teams should have been selected by now, but it may be Monday that they're letting everybody know that. But I know the kids we've had a lot of kids show up and try out for soccer. We always have a lot of kids show up and show out for soccer, which is awesome. And our teams, you typically do very, very well. Thank you to Coach Rodriguez and Coach Doyen for taking that on and leading our kids the way that you do every year. We also have picture retakes coming up. That will not be until the 21st. I just wanted to remind you that it was coming on the 21st. If your student did not come for our original pictures, please make sure that you sign up when we send the sign-up sheet out. Life Touch has not sent it to us yet, but as soon as we get it, we will send it to you. Please make sure your kiddo gets here to take those pictures so that we can make sure we have their most current picture in the yearbook. If for whatever reason they can't get here for picture retakes, we'll just use their picture from last year and put that into the yearbook. So if you were a fifth grader, your sixth grade picture might be your fifth grade picture if you're not able to get up here and take that. We certainly understand that's a possibility, but just we want to make sure everybody's represented. And last and really not least, spring has sprung, and we are in the full swing of having really hot days, warm nights, hot days. And that means that we get lots of creatures around our building. For those of you who are new to us, we do have a rock wall that is behind our campus, and above that is the recycling center. It's the perfect place for rats to live, and the rock wall is the perfect place for snakes to live. So we do have, from time to time, a few snakes that make their way around our building. Currently, our custodian has told me we have had 5 such visitors this week alone, so they are out and about. We are talking to the kids about that to make sure that they don't, when they see one, they walk away from it, they let somebody know, and we pick them up. We have not had any venomous snakes at this point, but we have had them in the past, and so we really urge all of our kiddos to keep their eyes open and obviously walk away from the snake if they were to see one. And we have the district has some people that will come take care of those if they are venomous. And then our friend Francisco, our amazing lead custodian, takes his little dustpan out with a broom and takes care of the rest of them. Or if he's not here, I do it because I did it last week for our first little visitor that we had. So just know that that's part of living where we are and part of living kind of with a ranch right behind our building. So there's a lot of good things about that, but that's one of those that we have to keep our eyes open for. That's all I have for you for today. I hope you have a great weekend. It's supposed to be really, really pretty outside. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a little cooler than today was, so that'll be great. Spend some time with your family outside. Go take those wildflower pictures if you want to. I'll have a report for you next week of what it looks like out in the hill country because I'm headed that way today in just a few minutes. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.